Look at these cute furry animals. Don't you think they're adorable? Yeah, real cuddly, real sweet. Look at their little faces. Well, one of them's a criminal. And today we're going to find out which one it is. So buckle up. Please be advised, the following presentation contains disturbing images and like gross stuff. Like Lisa talks about gross stuff, so just be prepared for that. And don't leave mean comments, just enjoy the show. The disturbing, scary show. Oh, it's so scary and disturbing. Okay, so you know how sometimes there are moments in life where you see something just so wonderful. Something so cute, Baby ducks crossing the road. A little baby saying its first words. A double rainbow. A triple rainbow. Just absolutely amazing things that the world has to offer. Well, I saw one of these in my backyard recently. I saw a mommy quail and a daddy quail, and give or take 12 to 13 baby quail. Just the cutest little baby quail you could ever imagine. They're so small, right? They don't even quite have the little comma on their head. They're gonna get it. They're working towards it. They gotta work toward the comma on the head. And their little call, I think the quail call is wait, hold it. Something like that. So anyway, I'm chilling. I'm chilling in my kitchen. I look out the window and I'm like, there's baby quail out there. Look at the baby quail. Won't you look at the baby? Hey, family. I'm like Jimmy Stewart. Hey, everybody, come on. Come look at the baby quail. Isn't it miraculous? It's a Christmas miracle. It's my Jimmy Stewart impression. It's really bad. Hey, everyone, come look at the baby quail. Would you look at that? Would you look at those baby quail? Isn't that just swell? So we all gathered around the window. We looked out at our backyard and we looked at these baby quail. And it was bringing me to tears. It was giving me the feels. You had the mom, the hardworking mom. You had the dad. He was looking out for the crew. He was up more. He was up more, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep it together, Kevin. So you had... I'm crying. So you had the mommy quail with the baby quail, and they were in the grass, and they were looking for bugs and whatever quails do and eat. But the dad was up more. He was up on the wall. And he was looking down, and he was making sure that his crew was safe. He's looking out. He's like, I got you guys. There's nothing that can harm you when Daddy Quail's on the watch. And we watched God, this is the third effing episode in a row where Girl Kevin has just decided to take a massive dump in the litter box while I'm filming. Why does she wait? 3 episodes in a row. Why does she wait? Why does she wait until all cameras are rolling and the microphone is hot? Before having to go poop, taking a big cat poop in there. Great, thank you, appreciate you. You're still on trial. So anyway, we're just taking in the majesty of these baby quail, and they're just they're so full of life and so excited just to be here on planet Earth. We're like, man, look at them go. I wonder what they'll be. Maybe a little quail doctor. Maybe they'll cure quail cancer. Who knows what their future holds? But you know what? We're here to see it, and we're here to be a safe haven. Our backyard is a safe haven for these quail. This family of quail, who against all odds is making it happen. Daddy Quail, who's up more, he's providing for his family. He's providing safety and food, I think, and telling them what to do. I don't know how this is working, but it's working and it's working and it's beautiful, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, love is real and everything's going to be okay. And the sun will rise tomorrow, and you know what? All of our problems, they're insignificant because human life and love is what really matters, and family. And I was like, yeah, these quail, they get it. This family of quail is really inspiring. Kevin, do you want to take the next part, or should I? You want to tell what happens next, or just like let me do it? Just like because you're a coward, and I'll just take it from here. Okay. So anyway, the next morning, I walk downstairs, and I'm having a good day. I'm feeling good. And there's something weird. There's something weird on this set, on my podcast set. We call it like the front room. So anyway, I see something weird in the corner of the front room. I'm like, what is that? Sometimes there's weird stuff in our house. So I have kids. They bring in weird rocks and sticks and, who knows? So I get close to whatever this weird thing is, and I notice that it is a dead baby bird. There's a dead baby bird in my house. And not just that, there's blood everywhere. There's been a massacre. This is not good. This was not an accident. Something bad happened here. There's blood splatters. There was one there. There was one over there. There was one. The baby bird was right yonder. It was right yonder. And I'm like, oh no. So many things swirling through my head. Why is there a baby bird in my house was the first question. Who did this was the second question. Do I have to clean this up? That was a really close third question. And why? Just why was questions 4 through 10. So this has never happened before. This has never happened. There's never been like a dead animal just in my house. Okay? Certainly not any kind of bird or mammal. I mean, bugs, yeah. I'll kill a spider. Like a spider crossed me off, I'll stomp on you. But there's been no kind of bird or mammal dead in my house ever. And before you get smart and you reference all of these photos and videos from like Reddit and the internet of like, oh, my cat brought me like an offering of a dead mouse because it loves me and it wants, thank you for whatever. No, that's not what this was, right? No. Dude is like 10 years old. I'm not sure. I don't care enough about him to learn his real birthday. Even though I easily could because I got all his like paperwork filed away in my back room about his like adoption papers and stuff. Maybe I burned them for Kindle. I don't know. Maybe I burned them. But anyway, I don't care enough about him to find out his real birthdays, but I think he's around like maybe 10 years old, I think. Maybe he's 10 years old. And in the 10 years that I've known him, dude has never given me like an offering of a dead animal as like an I love you present. I see this all the time on the internet. Oh, my cat brought me a dead mouse. It really loves me. No, it's never happened. Kevin mostly throws up on my carpet. It's mostly what he does. That's how I know that he exists, because most of the time he's gone, which I love. He's under the bed. He's away. He's just somewhere. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good. I don't have to deal with you. But every once in a while, he'll leave like a really big, mushy barf spot on the carpet. And half of me is like, great, I have to clean that up. But the other half of me that's compassionate is like, okay, I know he's still alive because he's barfing. If he was dead, he wouldn't be barfing. So he's alive. That's great. Yeah, you better run away, coward. So anyway, this dead bird in my house was not an offering of love at all. This was an act of pure terror. Dude is freaking Dexter. He's Jeffrey Dahmer. I didn't watch the series, but I think I got the gist of it from all the people talking about it. He ate people and was bad and killed things. Bad. He's Kevin Dahmer. There was blood splatters. I talked about this already. I cleaned up all the blood splatters. I got a plastic bag and I did the arm through the bag, and I picked up the dead bird and I took it to the garbage can. I'm like, so gross. So gross. Gosh, that's like maybe one of the only times in my life that I've picked up a dead animal. And and everybody who like lives like on a farm right now is like, you city girl, you absolute wuss. Yeah, I'm a wuss and I'm proud of it. But anyway, took the dead bird out to the trash can, and then here's the thing. When I went out to the trash can to dump the body, who was lounging out there? Who was lounging outside by the trash cans? It was boy Kevin. It was boy Kevin. So this is interesting, right? Because we have a dog door, okay? Can we just immediately rule out Riley? She's a golden retriever. She would not hurt a fly, a bird, a burglar, anything. Like, dog will befriend anyone. Riley? Come here. Let the people see you, how cute you are in your innocent face. So this dog ain't hurting anybody. This is an innocent dog. This dog did not kill the bird. We know that. But the dog does have a dog door. Okay? And from what I've witnessed, only one Kevin uses the dog door, and that's boy Kevin. I've never seen girl Kevin use the dog door, ever. Both Kevins enjoy going out to the backyard, but only one Kevin, boy Kevin, I seen use the door to go outside on their own without me opening the door for them. Okay? But we can't say that girl Kevin didn't use the dog door just because I've never seen her do it doesn't mean she can't do it. Okay? So we can't rule that out. So Kevin, let me go back to when I'm dumping the body. I'm dumping the body in the giant trash bin outside. Boy Kevin is lounging by the trash bins, just looking at me kind of smugly. You know? Like when you can tell that a cat's being smug, you're like, interesting. So immediately I'm like, boy Kevin did it. Immediately. I'm like, you cannot be this smug looking at me dumping your body. You did it. You did it. You can't be this smug and not have done it. You did it. He's going upstairs right now. Good. Go. Go think about what you did. But then I thought, man, he is fat. He's a fat cat, and he's not agile at all. I've never seen this cat move faster than, 0.1 miles per hour. You throw a toy or a hair tie for him, and he just kind of stares at it like, maybe later I'll get that. I don't know. I can't really be bothered right now, so I think I'm just going to lay here. So dude's not agile, right? He's not fit at all. He's basically Garfield. Dude eats lasagna probably. Hates Mondays, absolutely, and all other days. So this leads me to think it's got to be girl Kevin, because she is sleek. She's thin and she's lean. And I've seen this girl Kevin in action. Like, she can catch stuff, right? She's like hunter-gatherer, And I have seen her in the past, seeing birds outside the window. She's gone like, cats do that when they see birds. They like try to, what's that all about? Do they think that they sound like birds? You don't sound like a bird. Your cat sees a bird outside and they're like, I got this. And they're like, I'm going to do a quick impression. And they look out and they're like, you're like, wow, you don't sound like a bird. You sound like you're low on batteries. And I should probably change those batteries. You sound like a broken cat. But she has always done that. Boy Kevin's never done that. Girl Kevin has done that. Boy Kevin never done that. So this leads me to believe that agile, sleek girl Kevin could have caught the baby quail, brought it inside, and killed it on my podcast set, splattering blood everywhere. But again, never seen her use the dog door. So how did she get outside? How did she get outside? And also, I'm not a birdologist. I'm not sure from the dead bird, which I'm gonna show it to you. All the audio listeners are like, thank goodness that we only listen to audio because we don't have to see this dead bird right now. But I'm going to show you the dead bird. Here's the dead bird. Okay? I don't know if that's a dead quail or if it's a dead pigeon. Okay? Because those are the two type of birds that we have here in Henderson, Nevada. We have the baby quail who show up and fill you full of hopefulness and life and happiness, and they just make you smile. And then we have pigeons who just make you want to shoot them out of the air with the biggest gun you can acquire. They're just the worst. Gosh, they poop everywhere. They're horrible. But you can't do anything about them. You just kind of got to just shoot, and yell at them a lot and throw rocks at them. Wow, the environmentalists hate me right now, but they're really annoying. So these pigeons, they live on the roof. So again, I can't tell from the baby bird carcass whether it's a quail or a pigeon. So here's my theory. Are we ready for a theory? Hold on. Let me get my liquid death. Okay. Drink liquid death. Murder your thirst. Please sponsor me, Liquid Death. I would love to be sponsored by you. I already buy your product. Just sponsor me. So here's my theory. Theory number 1. Fat, lazy boy Kevin was lounging outside in the middle of the night. And a baby pigeon fell from the roof, beak down. And the beak pierced Kevin, boy Kevin, and made him start bleeding. And then the dead bird that fell from the roof stuck to his fur, which is often sticky. So the dead bird sticks to his fur. He's bleeding from the beak because the bird fell beak down. He's bleeding. He runs inside. He's running around. Somehow the dead bird just flings off his skin, and all the blood I see on the ground is actually Kevin's blood. And he has no idea the bird was even involved. That's my first theory, because he's so lazy. Like, maybe all the blood I see, that's Kevin's blood. You know? But it seems highly unlikely. So theory number 2. Girl Kevin did it. Right? She uses the dog door without us knowing. She goes outside. She grabs the baby bird. Shoink! She swoops it up. She's like a lioness, this cat. Swoops up baby quail, brings it inside, has a battle. Don't even like to imagine the battle. Has a battle. Bird dies by the front door. Blood everywhere. She's satisfied. She goes to bed. Which is next to me. She sleeps next to me, her face just immediately next to me. So I probably had just like dead bird blood and feathers and carcass just kind of in my face all night. That's not fun to imagine, but probably happened. And third scenario, theory number 3 is that boy Kevin did it. And that somehow inside that flabby, obese, lazy, lard boy of a cat, he found it within himself to just and swoop up one of those baby quails and bring it inside and kill it. And that makes me very upset. I'm very upset with both of them. And theory number 4 is that Riley did it, but there's absolutely no way that Riley did it. So I'm just putting it out there because, you know, we're judicial. Is that the word? We're judicial. We're trying to just look at every option, you know. But anyway, I've gone on for 20 minutes about this dead bird situation. I'm very upset about it, and I would like you guys to vote. I have a poll on my Spotify of which theory do you think happened? Do you think it was boy Kevin or girl Kevin or Riley or boy Kevin by accident? Those are my 4 theories. It's the only way it happened. But even more exciting, woohoo! We've got a part 2. Are you ready for part 2? 5 minutes after I scoop up the dead bird body, dispose of the body in my backyard, I go to my kitchen because I'm gonna clear out the sink. Because I'm one of those who just like, I pile up the dishes in the sink. I get like a nice Mount Everest of dishes in my sink before I put them in the dishwasher. A nice Matterhorn, you know? There's people on bobsleds just going around my dishes. I'm like, you live it up, man. Do it. I ain't emptying those anytime soon. But I did. I emptied the dishes from the sink into the dishwasher. That was my intention anyway. So I go to the sink. I begin to do that. I lift up a dish, and what's under it in my sink? Oh, only the biggest cockroach I've ever seen in this house before. Oh, dude, this cockroach was like, ugh. Oh, it was so big. Oh my gosh. I just start screaming. He's in my sink. The cockroach is in my sink. The dog's leaving. Dog cannot handle the emotions of this story. So, I'm looking in my sink and it's like settled, right? This giant cockroach has settled under a bowl. Guys, this was 5 minutes after I just cleaned up a dead bird carcass and now there's a cockroach in my sink. Not feeling good. So thankfully for you guys, I start filming. So I'm going to show you a little bit of this tape of what happened. I approach the bowl that the cockroach is hiding under. I'm peeking. Yeah, there he is. What do? What do, guys? I'm absolutely panicking. So I take my faucet head, which detaches, and I give him a nice shower. I flood this guy. I'm going to flood him. Get back down there! Get down there! Get down there! Go! I will not lose this battle! Phew, the floodwaters. I'm chasing him around with the regular water speed, and then I amp it up. You know how it starts with like a, and then you can hit the button. It goes like, and then it spurts out like way faster. No! All right. And then I eventually get him to go down the drain. Okay, there you go. And what are you gonna do when you get him down the drain? You're gonna hit the disposal. You're gonna shred him up. You're gonna flood. You're gonna drown. You're gonna shred. And that's how I do it. That's how I get rid of the cockroach. Boom! See you later, dude. Can't get rid of a cockroach. Oh, cockroaches never die. Well, I've never been to my sink before. So I'm pretty sure I killed this cockroach. But then I went to Monster Jam. That's a really good segue. I go from the cockroach battle to Monster Jam, where a bunch of guys in monster trucks, they're just like, have you seen a monster truck? Dude, those things are huge. And there's a place here in Vegas, and they jump them, and they do donuts, and I'm like, oh my God. This guy named Gravedigger, oh, he's so cool. Megalodon, he's like a shark. Like, what? It's so awesome. So I'm sitting in Monster Jam, and my brother-in-law, Josh, he is like, hey, so I saw your cockroach video, because I posted a little bit of the cockroach murder video on my Instagram stories, as you do. And he's like, yo, so I actually took some kind of health safety course. Thinking back now, it kind of sounds like he was lying. But he knows I'm very gullible. But at the time, this sounded very believable. He's like, hey, I took some kind of like safety health course. And turns out if you grind up a cockroach in your garbage disposal and it's a female, it's just going to fling eggs all over the inside of your disposal. It's just going to, the garbage disposal going to, but then at the same time, just cockroach eggs. So I'm freaking out, right? He tells me this, and I'm like, what? How am I supposed to know whether the cockroach that I just ground up in my garbage disposal is a male or a female? Wasn't getting that close. And he's like, well, you have a 50-50 chance, I guess. I'm like, yeah, I guess I do. And I'm like, what was I supposed to do? And he's like, well, you should have just grabbed it. Can you imagine just grabbing it? Oh, just grab it. Okay, sure. You first. This thing was like 3 inches long. Definitely an exaggeration. But this cockroach was massive. You want me to grab the cockroach? Absolutely effing not. But yeah, that was like the worst day ever. Woke up. I didn't even tell you the first part of my day. Woke up, found poop in Riley's bed right next to my bed. Just, okay. And I thought that was going to be the worst part of the day. I'm like, okay, so just a poop log in this dog bed. Totally fine. I'll clean that up. Walk past the poop log. I'll take care of it later. Walk downstairs. Oh, dead bird. Okay, clean up dead bird. Thoughts running wild in my head. Dispose of body in backyard. Run to sink. I need some normalcy in my life. Just gonna load the dishwasher. Cockroach! You know what? I gotta tell you, when it all happened, I had the thought of like, I cannot wait to tell the Temperamental viewers about this. Or listeners. Cannot wait to tell you guys about this. And that's a fun thing to have in life, you know? Something crazy happens. It used to be just like, wow, that's something I guess I'll probably forget in a week. But no, now it's like, I cannot wait to tell you guys about it. And I got video proof. I got it all for you. I'm thinking of you, you know? I'm going through my daily life and I'm thinking of you guys. And I love that you watch and you listen and you have fun and you comment and you send me messages. You guys are the best. All right, have an amazing day that is not filled with poop, dead birds, and cockroaches in your sink. Love you. Hey, Liquid Death, I would still love your sponsorship. Are you into sponsoring podcasts that talk about poop, dead birds, and cockroaches? Because I got them all covered. Boy, Kevin did it.